Imagine a god so powerful yet so mysterious that he became known as the Hidden One. Amun, one of Egypt's most revered gods, began as a local deity but rose to become the king of the gods, worshipped across Egypt and beyond. But why was he called hidden? And what secrets lie within his story? Today, we're uncovering the enigma of Amun, the god who defined mystery and power in ancient Egypt. Amun wasn't just any god in the Egyptian pantheon. Known as the Hidden One, he represented the unseen forces of creation and life. Worshipped as both a father figure and protector, Amun's influence reached its peak during the New Kingdom, when he was considered the most powerful deity in Egypt. From his humble beginnings as a local god in Thebes to his transformation into Amun-Ra, the god of both the visible and invisible worlds, Amun's story is a fascinating journey of devotion, political power, and mystery. So let's dive into the legacy of Amun and explore how this god became one of Egypt's most enduring figures. Amun's story is shrouded in complexity. He began as a local god in Thebes, a lesser-known figure compared to gods like Ra, Osiris, and Horus. Yet as Thebes gained influence, so did Amun, eventually merging with Ra to become Amun-Ra, the most powerful god in Egypt. But what set Amun apart? Why did this Hidden One inspire such reverence and awe? Understanding Amun's rise means looking not only at his role as a god but also at the political landscape of Egypt. In a time when power was often tied to divine endorsement, Amun's mystery and his association with the invisible gave him a unique role, one that served both religious devotion and political agendas. Amun's journey to prominence began around the Middle Kingdom period, around 2055 BCE. At this time, Thebes was emerging as a significant political and religious center. As Thebes rose in influence, the worship of Amun intensified, elevating him from a regional god to a national symbol of creation, fertility, and kingship. Initially, Amun was worshipped as a god of fertility and creation, believed to have mysterious powers that influenced life itself. People believed that Amun's presence, though hidden, was everywhere and that he represented the invisible force behind the visible world. This concept of a hidden, all-encompassing god resonated deeply with Egyptians, who saw him as both near and far, silent yet ever-present. During the New Kingdom period, 1550 to 1070 BCE, Amun's worship reached new heights. The priests of Amun portrayed him as the king of the gods, placing him above all others and even merging him with Ra, the powerful sun god, to become Amun-Ra. This merger was significant. Amun's hidden power combined with Ra's life-giving light created a god of both mystery and visibility, ruling over both the seen and unseen worlds. Amun-Ra's temples, particularly the massive Karnak temple complex in Thebes, became centers of power and pilgrimage. These temples were built on a grand scale to honor Amun-Ra's supreme status, with each structure symbolizing different aspects of his divine powers. Pilgrims from across Egypt would travel to Karnak to seek his blessings, offer sacrifices, and witness his festivals. The priests who served Amun gained tremendous influence, rivaling even the pharaohs. Over time, Amun-Ra's temples became wealthy and powerful institutions, shaping not only religious life but also the political landscape of ancient Egypt. In iconography, Amun was often depicted wearing a tall, double-plumed crown, symbolizing his unseen and ethereal nature. While he could appear as a man, Amun was sometimes shown with a blue complexion, representing his association with the sky and the unseen universe. The ram was also sacred to Amun, symbolizing his strength and virility. One of the most significant moments in Amun's worship was during the reign of Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's most famous female pharaohs. Hatshepsut, in order to legitimize her rule, declared herself the daughter of Amun. According to her own narrative, Amun took on the form of her father, allowing her to be divinely conceived. This declaration wasn't just a political maneuver, it cemented her connection to the god and allowed her to claim his divine protection and endorsement. To honor Amun, Hatshepsut expanded the Karnak temple, building impressive obelisks and adding sanctuaries dedicated to him. Her devotion to Amun not only legitimized her rule, but also elevated Amun's status further as the god of kingship and royal lineage. Hatshepsut's relationship with Amun became a powerful example of how Egyptian rulers aligned themselves with deities to reinforce their authority, showing how Amun's role was intricately tied to both faith and politics. The most important festival for Amun-Ra was the annual Opet Festival, a grand celebration that involved a river procession where statues of Amun, his consort Mut, and their son Khonsu were taken from Karnak to Luxor Temple. This festival was not only a religious event but also a public reaffirmation of the bond between Amun and the pharaoh. It demonstrated that Amun, though hidden, was deeply present in the lives of the people, symbolizing the balance of seen and unseen that was central to his worship. Amun, the hidden one, represents the unseen forces that shape life, power, and creation. Rising from a local god to the Supreme Deity of Egypt, Amun's legacy reflects the power of belief, the allure of mystery, and the intersection of faith and politics. Worshipped for his invisible influence and protective power, Amun's legacy lives on as one of the most intriguing and complex stories in Egyptian mythology, showing us how the unseen can be just as powerful as what we see. What do you think about Amun's hidden nature and his powerful role in Egypt's history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into Egyptian mythology and ancient mysteries.